This training segment provides information regarding the fingerprinting process as it relates to programs. You may wish to review the Overview of Fingerprinting Process training segment if you've not already done so. You will also want to be familiar with the individual process as discussed in the Individual Process training segment, so you can educate and assist individuals in successful fingerprint submissions. This reduces the likelihood of re-fingerprinting, which delays the process and will cost you or the individual additional money. Before having an individual begin the fingerprinting process, you may want to conduct a search of the Child Care Restricted Registry, as they may be prohibited from child care. Refer to licensing requirements or the publication Licensing Records Office, a guide to background investigations for further information. Now let's talk about what programs need to do to assist individuals with the fingerprinting process. Individuals will need to be provided with a criminal history review packet from your program or by going to the LRO link located at okdhs.org/childcare. Next, you will need to inform the individual whether they need to identify the Access and Review reason code. Now, let's look at a step specific to programs. Programs will complete and submit to LRO a criminal history review request. It is important this request be completed correctly and fully. This request also includes the individual's signature, giving consent for the program to request and receive criminal history information. Please remember, LRO must receive the individual's complete request before LRO provides any results to the program. Upon receipt of a criminal history review request from the program, LRO provides the program with the fingerprint and additional background search results. There are two types of results, preliminary and complete. Preliminary results contain LRO additional background investigation searches only and do not include fingerprint results. These LRO searches include Child Care Restricted Registry, Oklahoma State Courts Network, and Department of Corrections, including offenders, sex offenders, and violent offenders. The second type is complete results containing both searches and fingerprint results. Programs may also receive a notification from LRO of incomplete criminal history requests. Before we move on, let's talk a little bit more about preliminary results. This helps programs meet the demands of turnover. This is a new type of result related to fingerprinting legislation, allowing for an individual to be hired if their fingerprint results have not yet been received. However, until the complete results are received, the individual does not have unsupervised access to children as addressed in licensing requirements. In addition, the completed criminal history review results from LRO must be received by the program within 30 calendar days from the submission of fingerprints for employment to continue. Let me just add, you will only receive preliminary results for personnel applicants. When you receive these results, you will now be required to inform the individual of their right to dispute National Criminal History Record information, CRI. Another type of result that you will possibly receive is related to RAPBAC, Record of Arrest and Prosecution. This means once an individual has submitted fingerprints, LRO will automatically receive notification of subsequent Oklahoma arrests received by OSBI. I want to remind you of some final important points, especially for programs. Should you have an individual who has lived outside the United States within the last 3 years, please review the training segment regarding foreign country criminal history records. Regarding providing individuals with the right to dispute, you will need to review the training segment titled Disputing Criminal History Record Information. Remember the importance of your program becoming a qualified entity and understanding access and review. And finally, it's important for programs to be familiar with the individual process as well as the program process outlined here. Now let's review the next training segment regarding wrap back.